Put it in it. Episode of the People's Mic. I am Jimmy Peoples. Introduce yourself.
Clyde, Mack.
That's gonna bother me that your head
What
is getting, the top of your head is so close to the top.
Me?
I'm gonna fix it. Yep.
It's
See?
just because my hair's so big.
Yeah, that.
I got big hair. Because you know what? I'm Lauren Hrehovcik.
Yes.
Lauren
What name is that?
Hrehovcik.
What is that?
It's an abortion of the alphabet, is what it is. It's Hrehovcik. Well, it would be Hrehovcik, but we in America.
Shit. Real sick. Real. That's what it sounds
It would
like.
be, yeah.
Can you tilt that? Just a hair.
Just tilted a hair.
A hair. Yeah.
Just a hair,
Yeah, just
Clyde.
a hair.
Just
Can you do it?
just
Can you
with
do
the
it?
hair
Does it
amongst
or
it.
slide?
There you
Yeah,
go.
perfect. Excellent. That makes
Because,
me feel better.
you know, I woke up this morning and I looked out of the window and I was like, oh, it's raining. As you take your hat off and
Yes,
have no
yes,
hair,
yes.
you
You see
barely
that?
have hair. I looked out the window
Big
and
hair.
I was like, this
don't
means
care.
we're not doing my hair today.
Is that what it means?
Or like I have license to not do my hair, which is not very different
love
from
it.
every
I
other day.
I was talking
where
about
I'm
that
just
today.
like, it just drives.
Yeah, I walk by barbershops and I'm like, I wonder what they doing there. It's
Oh
like,
my
man,
God.
they just hanging out. I haven't been in a barbershop in
Yeah.
years. I had
You-
no reason.
You miss out on the social aspect.
Yeah,
For
yeah.
sure.
It was a waste of time. I don't like sitting still either.
You know-
I'll rip and run. Like I'll work all morning.
Yeah.
And then I'll stop for like 2 seconds, eat,
Yeah.
and take a break, and then I'll go back into it.
Yeah.
You know?
I can't. I also don't get my hair cut, but that's because when I work, I used to work full time, like nonstop, like 13 hours a day, and I would just be at work and I would just cut my own hair. Because it doesn't fucking matter. Because I have like big curl,
Yeah.
like my hair is down to here and it's wavy and it's crazy, so it doesn't fucking matter. And then I go to a hair salon and they're like, "What did you do? What is wrong? Who is the last person who touched your
Because
hair?"
you did. Yeah.
Oh yeah, because I cut my bangs, and then at some point I was like, I gotta.
That's when
I
you
gotta
notice,
go.
though. Yeah,
Every
it's
year
like
and a
that,
half, I'll
Yeah.
go.
No.
Yeah, I don't get my hair cut here because like when they don't know you in the barbershop, you go in, you're like, who's cutting
Yeah,
hair?
and then you got to learn
They send you
relationships.
all the way to the
Yo,
back.
you got to start from the bottom.
All the way
Yeah,
to the
when
back.
you don't know anybody.
Yeah, you're
Fucking
like,
you up.
you're like, do I want the person who has no clients?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Like, I don't want that person.
No, you want the busy guy.
Yeah.
You want the guy you have a relationship with.
Yeah.
That's
the guy who's cutting me. His hairline's fucked up.
oh,
Yes.
he's the new guy.
Yes.
He's
That's like-
fuck.
Going to
Wow.
a gyno who's got like taco fingers.
that's what-
Just
oh.
like too big. Too
Whoa.
big.
Jeez.
Taco
Is
fingers.
that too much?
Yeah,
No.
no.
Okay,
You don't
good.
think about that.
No, you don't, because you don't have vaginas.
I never thought that they actually go in there. How far do they go in
The
there?
whole
Oh,
finger. They do
shit.
2 fingers all the way inside.
Oh, that's no good.
It's just annoying. It's just annoying. Honestly, I
That's
had the
uncom-
last gyno
yeah.
that I went to, I had like a whole bunch of questions. And every time you go in there being like, all right, I'm going to ask, like I made a list, I'm going to ask this bitch. She was like getting up from her chair with her fingers still inside me, just like, yep, no, you're fine with everything. See you later. It's crazy. It's crazy.
What kind of questions? Like, how many guys can I fuck in a week without,
Yeah, that's what a
I wouldn't
man
know your
thinks.
question. Yeah,
that's
I was
what a
wondering.
man
That's a-
thinks. Like, I'm a woman. I can have
gonna ask- I was
as
like,
much
what
sex
kind
as
of-
I want.
Kind of
Where
question.
was it? No, it wasn't here. It wasn't here. I did the last time I came to New York because I'm an LA comic. I don't know if I said that yet.
Nope. I was no.
Yeah. The last time I came to New York, I was here and I just like roasted this idiot who will remain
No,
nameless.
say his name. Say his name.
I don't
Say
think I
it.
know it.
No?
Say it.
Oh, fuck.
It's like that basement
know his-
dweller.
A basement
Talking
comic.
about-
Basement comics. That's under open micers. You basement comic.
No, it was ridiculous. But then I went to a mic after that, and it was an improv mic, and the guy was like, you pull suggestions out of a hat.
Yeah.
And one of the suggestions, because it was all dudes who had put suggestions in,
geez.
it was like, what would you do if you had 2 dicks? And the guy was like, I mean, fuck 2 chicks at once. Oh, and everyone's like high-fiving. And I got on stage after him, and I was like, sir, if you had 2 dicks, you'd do what you do every day of the week. Try to get laid, fail, and then go home, but this time you jerk off with 2 hands. Like, nobody's getting laid more because you have 2 dicks.
The girl be like, ew. No, No,
want that.
yeah, when you can't use them both at the same time, it's creepy as fuck.
And I'm like, you know what? Let me get some woke ass man with 2 dicks, okay? How about that?
No.
That would never happen.
That would be lit.
He's crying every night because he has 2 dicks.
Yeah.
And they're weird looking in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One's not hard at the same time, so he's just flopping around.
I love that I just realized, I'm like, oh, on my Facebook, like, I'm just friends with all my parents' friends from, like, church back in the day.
Nice.
Oh, so they're going to see this. Shout out church people.
It's weird when those worlds collide. When your pre-comedy life
Yeah.
falls into your... I need a whole new Facebook page.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
It stopped. Is that Instagram?
Yeah, Instagram.
Cool.
Oh, look at that.
I was thinking about Islam cameras.
I'm glad that I put any makeup on. I didn't realize that we were shooting video, but I guess that's what you do now.
Yeah, that's
what the kids do. You gotta do it.
Absolutely. I'm still trying to catch up. I'm so far behind. I'm like,
Yeah, me too. Me too. I had a 6 up until yesterday. It was like, what's wrong with this? Why can't we just keep having
and it's still like the same, isn't it? Like nothing changed from the 6 to the...
It works. It doesn't. My thing was that it just kept dying. I had a lot
you said
of...
you were...
I was 6 yesterday.
Like 1 to 10, like rating yourself as a
sexy woman.
woman.
No,
I was like,
God,
so I'm
you're
saying-
like, how do I finish this sentence without being a fucking creep?
Fucking idiot. No. I did the same. I got the S10 Plus.
Oh, did you?
And I upgraded from... I had Boost for like forever. So I had like a shitty Boost
Are you a
phone.
drug dealer?
And that's what I call myself, 1, being broke, 2, being off the grid, and not having a plan. I didn't want a plan.
You know, you and my father have something in common because he was like, let's just get one of these prepaid phones.
Yeah.
And I was like, no.
It's all about the prepaid life.
Yeah, no.
I was like, yeah, nobody's getting a contract on me, and then I only have 1 gigabyte, and you
Oh my God.
try to video and do all this shit with 1 gigabyte. He's like, you gotta take stuff off.
I'm
put stuff
glad that you've upgraded. Do you need more space so you can be set forward?
No.
You're like, no, I can't man spread in this
This
space.
is how I
Okay.
spins.
So you get down.
Oh,
So
yeah.
what's the deal? What's the format?
There's no format.
There's no format.
We're just talking.
We're just talking. I want to... Jimmy's the fitness guy. I lost 7 pounds in the last week and a half.
Yeah, doing what?
Nice.
You sick?
No. Working out.
Where you working?
Why is it... Black people are haters. You can never...
I
win.
didn't want to say it. I can't say it, but you said it.
Because there's a certain amount you're supposed to lose in a certain amount of time. So
Well, I mean, but when you have it to lose, you know?
You know, I think I was eating so bad because I was like, I'm 225 now. I was 225. I was eating so bad, and I just shot up to 233.
yeah.
And then I just, said,
How old are you?
27.
Okay.
So I just stopped eating like all carbs, and just lowered my calorie intake. Now we're back at it.
It's, it's like I
shirt's
have
fit.
my weight fluctuates so much. Like if I don't just like stay on top of it, like a psychotic person, just like good meals, my weight fluctuates so much. It's so annoying. Whatever.
Fluctuates from how much?
Right now I'm like 126, and I'll go from like 126 to 146. No.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. You get me in a happy enough relationship, I'll get there.
Absolutely.
I'll take you there.
That's good.
Where do you gain your weight at?
Sitting in a room with 2 black men, I'm not gonna say it.
I know.
No, it's so weird because it's not. I'm in a very happy, great relationship now, but it's like I'm like.
So you better mention it. It was.
No,
Why did it take you so long to mention me?
When I was working, I work in TV, and so when I was working on TV shows, which again is 13 hours a day, I just don't have enough time to sleep, and so I end up gaining weight because if I don't sleep, I can't lose weight. And I work out at lunch. We have like an hour lunch break. I work out at lunch. I have celiac, so I eat well. To know me is to know my ailments.
I find my body changes when I'm busier with clients. So if I'm focusing more on clients, I tend to forget to take care of myself.
Exactly.
I'll get like quick workouts,
Yeah.
but then I'm gonna work out the usual amount.
Yeah. Do you meal prep?
It's like
freaking possible? How do you bring your food?
No, I have certain things I know to eat.
Yeah.
You know, I eat pretty. You know.
Low carb.
No, I eat grilled chicken. Everything is grilled. Everything is grilled. My vice is French fries. So.
Yeah. Oh.
You know.
I love them, but I can't have French fries that are fried in the same fryer as like anything that's breaded. So it pretty much takes out everything. Yeah, because I can't have wheat, celiac, can't have wheat, gluten free. Yeah. So I pretty much can't eat anywhere. So that's why LA is good because I bring my little lunch box around and I leave it in my car, and in between shows or mics or whatever, I go and I eat in my little truck.
I'm super. I'm hashtag blessed.
Do you naturally have a great body?
Yeah.
Oh,
So I don't have any ailments. I don't have any
not even allergies.
Allergies. I ain't got. I love broccoli and green shit. So
I also love like with all of my ailments. I also am a great cook and I love cooking and I love vegetables and I've been vegetarian for like 12 years.
Yeah.
You know.
That's never been. I had one big injury and
What was your big? Oh yeah, you were in that huge car accident, right?
Yep.
That shit's
And
fun.
with being this intense of on the health spectrum, I guess you need something like that to slow you down. I guess
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't be able to relate to my client because I've never been fat. I've never I don't know that struggle.
Piece of
I
shit.
was heavy, but
No, it's important because usually, like, when I've been friends with or dated guys who just naturally have great bodies, they think that fat people are disgusting.
No.
Because they have no concept of, like, no. Most of everyone is just trying their hardest.
Yeah. I think of it as Scrooge. When I meet somebody who's I don't even say overweight, who just has fat.
Yeah.
Has fat, and it's like money, and I think calories. Yeah, you're just swimming in all this money, which you call calories, and then you need to spend some of that money.
Yeah.
And buy some healthy things.
Yeah,
Does that make sense? Is that a fair way to look at it? And
Yeah.
not look at it like, oh, you're fucking fat.
Well, as soon as you said Scrooge McDuck, I just went back to my childhood and was like, I always wanted to swim in that bag.
Everybody likes it. It's so comfortable. It's so it's just
you could spit the
jump.
gold out. I wanted to do
It's
it.
swimming in coins.
Yeah. Did you watch it?
DuckTales?
Oh yeah, fuck yeah.
DuckTales.
Woo! I love.
You ever see that show where the people that are like in shape, they gain like 40 pounds or try to lose it with their clients?
No, that
What show
sounds
is that?
so unhealthy.
Yeah. I don't really remember, but I just remember like how like the trainers like had like so like less energy, like they were like depressed and stuff like that. So you don't think you could get, because don't you have like, because you have like the heavier body type. So you don't think that you could get, like, if you stop working out, you don't think that you could?
I don't think I could stop working out because I'm so ingrained to always be active.
Yeah.
I skip steps on the train in the morning. I make sure I'm always trying to take advantage.
Yeah.
If anything over maybe 5-6 flights, I'll take the steps.
I love. I always take steps.
I love going to places where you ever see just the long steps. It was like little steps. Oh, we're climbing the steps, and it's like a long escalator. I'm like, oh, I'm taking the steps.
Fuck
and
that.
we're like, that's
I'm a sweater.
Oh man, there's nobody on the steps, so it's like everybody's on the escalator packed.
Yeah. No, I love. I always take.
You
stairs.
walk up the escalator.
No, he straight up takes the
Take the stairs.
But if there's an escalator, you walk up it.
Sometimes.
So
I'm that guy. If it's like rush hour and there's nobody going the opposite way, and my bag's not that heavy, I'll do the opposite steps. I'll work it out. And
I got back problems.
I'll do that.
I would love to do that, but I can't.
I do it at Grand Central, the Grand Central stairway. It's always packed to go up, so I'll do the upside.
Love it.
Or do the downside when it's going up and nobody's going down.
What are this is.
Chris being Chris.
Chris, stop being Chris.
What do you say?
I don't know.
Really? No, he's talking about your jersey.
Yeah,
the Eagles.
Are you from
Sports shit.
Philly?
Nah, PA.
Okay, where?
It's like Central PA.
Yeah.
Like it's called Williamsport, PA.
Okay. Cool.
Home Little League World Series.
No, my town is also the home of the Little League World Series.
That's impossible.
Same
It's
year.
got to be different. It's got to be different year.
No, it's just impossible.
What?
Where are you from?
Tom Server.
Where's that at?
Jersey.
Jersey?
Yeah.
It's probably the finals.
Well, no, we won.
You won every year?
No, it's where it's hosted at.
Oh, it's where it's hosted. You didn't say it. You
said
they won.
No.
I was like, what do you mean?
Okay.
Yeah. No, and their
shout out to Porter.
Was Todd Frazier was on that team.
Oh, he's major leaguer now, right?
Yeah. He was on the Yankees for a year. I don't know. That concludes my sports knowledge.
Yeah, good job.
I'm going to see Devils game on Friday. My boyfriend's in the Devils. It's like cricket. They just drafted a black dude.
They are.
He's engaged to Lindsey Vonn this year.
Whoa, he's lit.
Okay, I see the New York because I go to the North, so I go to the North, so I see the outside of New York.
Okay, cool.
But I always see the Devils fans and this weird transition of white people going through New York.
Yes. Beer drinking white people.
Yeah, it's like stepping over homeless people. Like, oh, excuse me. It's so fucking sad.
It's crazy.
I was like, this is weird.
Yeah, it's like
there's no transition to it. It's like poverty, super poverty, and then just regular people just trying to have a night out.
In LA, since it never rains, homeless people literally take like couches and stuff and set up whole living rooms with tents.
But they're like working
crazy,
homeless,
but it's
right?
also admirable.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what? That's a nice
It's a
touch. You got
different
some
homeless,
design
right?
sense. I mean, it's it's all the same. They're like
in Newark, it's like they're missing limbs and they're unhealthy and they're like LA, they're just poor.
I haven't seen it myself, but and I don't want to speak in an ignorant fashion, but it's crazy the amount of and I love all these like signs on the side of windows that are like beautiful luxury apartments available, like large one bedrooms, and it's just like, who do you think is having a hard time finding a luxury apartment? Like, I can find a luxury apartment anywhere. I wasn't concerned if there's an old floor plan. I was wondering if I could pay next to nothing so I can work as little as possible and just do fucking comedy.
One thing that I don't fuck with New York is I feel like there's like not enough white trash here. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's like poor black people.
There were more?
I mean, I just feel like people just walk around like you know. I'm saying like you go to PA, like there's people with like their ass crack showing all the time. Like you know, it's like it might be a little.
That's like the number one Pennsylvania accessory is an ass crack.
They fake it here. Like when you come to New York, you can blend in, so you don't know who's who. You know, once you're in New York, I'm a New Yorker now. You don't know where they're coming from, but their family. Like I hear all these comments, but my dad does this and that. It's like, oh, you're trash.
It doesn't seem like there's a white like struggling population here. You know, there's like black poor people. You know, like Puerto Rican stuff like that. And it just
I'm like, have you been working in comedy? There's a lot of struggling white people.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
I mean, here they just blend. The blend is
different. It's easier. I think it's easier for white people to blend in with their poor than it is for people of color to blend in with their poor.
Absolutely, it's because they're
right.
No, it's true.
Yeah.
Because
I was like, how do I put this?
If I dressed the way some of the I don't know how to put it. Some the way some of the white comics dress. Whatever.
Yeah.
Like holy jeans and holy shoes. That's a sign of.
You're right.
You know, it's the opposite. Like we dress up, white other people dress down. You know.
That's very true.
We keep up with the Joneses. Better.
You guys, we are just smashing racial boundaries right now. We should market this as a political podcast.
No, don't do that. I don't want to go there.
A socio-economic podcast. We're just so wise.
Yeah, no, it's true.
This is so weird because my sister told me like 2 days ago. She was like, "Oh, I mean, you're kind of a narcissist," and I was like, "No, I'm not." She was like, "Well, I mean, you talk about yourself too much," and I was like, "No." And I looked at my other sister, and she was like, "Eh," and I was like, "Wait, no."
This is why you do comedy, right?
Nothing hurts more than when like a sibling or someone you love like says some shit like that.
That's real. And then I brought it up to her last night. She was like, "What, have you been thinking about it since I said that?" And I'm like, "It's literally the only thing I've been thinking about. Shit shook my world."
Black guy, white guy? Who do you think?
White guy.
Your boyfriend, white guy.
White guy.
Oh.
I usually date. It's funny. I usually date like black guys or guys who just like low key look like Rick Moranis. You know. You know, just like Jewish dudes.
Yeah.
And this guy, it's funny. He's actually he is a great dude. He's an old flame from like when I was a teenager.
You went back, man.
I went back, and he was not a good candidate then, and now he's
He
really
tightened
awesome.
up?
Yeah.
I never believe in going back. I never.
Well, yeah, you would. Yeah, I would agree
But sometimes,
with that.
I guess.
But I mean, when you become such a different person.
Only when it wasn't a bad breakup and it was like a one that got away. Like if it was a circle, like if I was with somebody else and we dated for a hot minute, and then we didn't get a chance to like get
really
into it, and then we meet up, then I'll go back.
Yeah, I always say to him, we never dated officially. I was always like, please date me, and he was like, no.
He got away.
And he was like, I always viewed you as the one that got away. And I was like, you mean...
Yeah, that's about right.
I was always there and you pushed me away and dated someone else. And he was like, all right, it's in the past. No,
we don't want to talk about that. We don't talk about it. No,
but,
that's cool.
Yeah,
that's
yes, he's very, very...
That's allowed.
Yeah, he's cool. I mean, it was like, 17 years ago? So...
Did you hit him up? Like you guys talked over like Facebook or something?
We both. He was going through a divorce, and I had a crazy last year where I found out my boyfriend, who was Dominican, was sending videos of himself masturbating to like.
Ooh.
He was Kevin Baconing me.
All your friends.
All of my like friends.
What?
All of them. I was sitting at a party, and there were two
to
women.
embarrass you or to get with them?
No, to get with them because it made him feel fulfilled.
What a whack person.
You know what I mean? Well, they're all over.
Yeah.
But it's good because now, like, a man walks in a room, and I'm like, that's a sex addict. Stay the fuck away from me. Like, you can just tell.
You can tell?
Oh, yeah.
Can you?
I got spidey senses.
He's a creep.
I got my spidey sense. Yeah.
Wow.
And after, like, I went through, like, it was a fucking crazy year. And my therapist was like, do a sex fast. And I was like, all right.
What?
No.
Oh, no.
No.
Yeah.
It was rough. It was hard.
No.
It was...
Sex fast.
It was hard.
For how long?
Yeah.
60 days.
Shut up.
60
Shut
days.
up.
Yeah. We made some great material, though.
He or she? Who's your therapist? He? She?
Guy.
Guy.
Great dude. His name is Manny.
Yeah.
Manny. He's half Native American, half Mexican, from the desert. Probably like 40. Has a ponytail, leather vest, snakeskin boots,
Does he have
and
an accent?
rides a Harley.
Oh, shit.
Just dopest dude ever.
Have you ever been in therapy?
No. I do comedy. No. This
Not
is my
the
therapy.
same thing.
No.
It helps. Not the same thing.
Really.
Oh
no,
my God.
because you don't get feedback at therapy, right? They just tell you.
No, well, here's the thing.
What's the fix?
You have to, what I did to find this dude is,
I feel like was he in the newspaper by any chance?
no, and he's in LA.
Okay,
You know?
different guy.
What I did to find a really, really, really dope therapist is I made an appointment with a different therapist every 2 weeks. So I booked up like my Saturdays for 2 months with 4 different therapists, like did 2 weeks and then 2 weeks. And I just did it until I found someone that I was like, I think you're dope. Let's do this. You know? Because it's harder to find a good therapist than it is a good partner. I swear to you.
I could see that.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. Big shout out to, come on in. Hi. Look at that bun. That is an award-winning
Yeah, you were like,
bun.
it's raining. I'm not doing my hair. How about that?
Jared, what's up? Not talking about previous life stuff. He just asked me to ask a question. But,
what?
I used to work for a radio station. He wanted me to talk about it.
No, we ain't talking about it.
We ain't talking about it. Yeah. No, black, older black people don't do therapy. Or black men, right? You got therapy? It's like a sign,
Neither do most
a sign
white
of weakness. White men, a lot of these guys do therapy. A lot of these comics, white comics,
they talk about it a lot.
Yeah, they was like, my
good.
therapist.
They probably need it.
They definitely need it.
Yeah.
You know?
Everybody
We got the barbershop. We go in there, we go to the barbershop.
Well, that's the blind leading the blind. We're
like, no, bro, you just need to
No,
cut that bitch off.
Yeah, or you could talk about it. I don't know.
Talk about it.
Yeah, no, therapy's awesome, but you have to find like a good person that you're like, because you don't want to every Saturday you don't want to wake up and be like, oh, I can't believe I gotta go. You want to be like, oh, sweet, cool, I get to go. You know, I haven't gone in like a month and a half. I worked on that show Shark Tank for 3 weeks. You just plow through it 3 weeks straight.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of fucking work.
Close that door for me.
Yeah. And so I didn't go for a while. When I get back, like, I can't wait to see Manny.
Yeah.
I can't wait. We're buddies.
Are you still working on Shark Tank?
No. So they shoot for 3 weeks. You do 7-day weeks for 3 weeks. This time we actually had 2 days off in that like 23-day run, which was awesome. So they do 3 weeks in June and then 3 weeks in September, and they shoot the whole show then.
Any of it staged?
Pardon?
Is it staged at all?
No, it is all completely real. Completely real.
Real people with real ideas.
Yes, I did see Mark Cuban. I wonder if I'm violating an NDA here. I saw Mark Cuban stick his fingers in a bowl of shredded cheese, like on the snack table, and lift it up to his face.
I could see
and
that.
then some of the shredded cheese fell out of his mouth, ricocheted off his tie, and went back into the bowl.
Oh, dirtbag.
And I was like, how many women have you given UTIs to with those dirty fingers?
Absolutely.
Just disgusting.
Yeah, bad habits.
There was a spoon in the bowl, too.
No, bad habits. No. Yeah.
Is that so hard?
Yeah.
Disgusting.
No, I'd talk about that.
I definitely would have done that.
What, with the hand, with the shredded cheese? No, you don't touch cheese with your bare
can't.
hands. That's a rule.
You're really not allowed to do that because you're a millionaire.
You don't touch cheese and you don't touch wet fruit.
No.
Like pineapple and watermelon. You don't.
Correct.
Yeah.
Come on, Clyde.
It just sounds so good.
No.
Especially when there's 150
community,
people.
you put it on your own plate.
What I mean? Yeah, it was
Savage.
for pasta. It's just like, oh, Jesus. I saw his assistant doing it too, so the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
It has nothing to do with nothing. I went on a date with a girl, and we eating popcorn, had butter in it, and we didn't have any napkins, and she had shorts on, so she just rubbed the butter on her bare leg, and I was like, "What the fuck are you doing, you savage? Just bare legged."
You didn't go out with her again. He's like, hey, you did. I did.
It's like, you savage.
But did you hit though?
I did. I'm a savage too, but here's the thing. That wasn't my top. She was cute, and my deal breaker is open mouth sneezing. That's my deal breaker.
That's disgusting.
Yeah. I went to a girl, but then when you go to somebody's house and you know that they do it, you don't want to touch anything in their house because then you start seeing it and you're like, and you hear them and she's like, ugh! And I'm like, oh, what the hell is she sneezing on now?
Oh my god.
So you're a movie guy, right?
I am.
So do you feel a little like any scared at all about the Joker movie, like going to watch?
No, I'm excited to see it. I'm going to see it Friday and I'm going to see it Tuesday.
So it comes
out Friday?
Friday?
I got my backup,
Okay.
I usually don't go on Friday.
I mean, I love going to movies, but I mean that is a little scary, right?
Why?
People are gonna, like getting all hyped up and shit to like go do something crazy.
I can't wait. I know because I know that shit doesn't happen around me. Look at it. I never.
Do you mean like crazy stuff, like someone's gonna go in there with a gun?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Is that what they keep saying? Oh, the Joker movie has us worried. Is that what they're worried about?
Yeah.
Like droves of white guys are gonna shoot up the Joker movie.
No.
You don't remember a couple years ago the dude went in there with all that stuff? It's like
a couple years ago. I'm sure that happened Monday somewhere, but we don't even pay attention to it anymore.
True, but there was a main guy that
and he was crazy as shit. He had his face all painted.
Shout out the
Shirley was white.
Amy Schumer movie.
See, that's why I was too scared to go see Downton Abbey.
Was it the Joker?
Yeah, that's why people were talking about it.
What Joker movie?
Wait, it was a Batman movie.
Yeah, it was in Colorado.
Yeah.
No,
which is where a lot of shootings happen.
Yeah.
Colorado?
Yeah. But
a lot
I'm not worried. I don't worry about crap like that.
Folk.
I wonder why black people don't do mass shootings.
Because it's a class thing. It's not a...
They're like, I'm going to stick with singular.
Yeah. Our thing is stabbing. We stab the shit out of people. Yeah, mass stabbings, black guy. You know? Black and Puerto Rican stabs. Mass shootings?
Mass taking care of
there's a comic book. Somebody has that joke.
Don't have jobs?
Yeah.
White women.
You go buy bullets and get guns and then no problem. Yeah. You go buy more than 2 guns.
Yeah.
See who shows
who's
up.
Gonna knock at your door.
Go, even illegally, they'll find you.
I have to deal with guns a lot for work and
props.
Woo! And it's scary.
Yeah.
Because I'm supposed to know what this button does, and I'm like, that's I have no idea.
I walk 2 feet away from the prop guy if I ever work background and stuff. And they give you a gun. They're like, no, give us the gun.
Yes.
There's what? They don't even. I wouldn't even get away with a prop gun, much less a real gun.
No, it's crazy. There is a story about the fact that if you travel with guns, like if you're going back to the prop house to return whatever guns you have to keep them in the cab of the truck.
Yeah.
And because this, I don't know who it was, but they were driving from set back to the prop house, and they had fallen out of the truck in the back, and so there were just 5 shotguns somewhere on the highway, and so they had to call the police and be like, we don't know where it is. There's going to be 5 shotguns just laying around. We're not sure. But if you want to get on that, that'd be great.
Just go find our shotguns.
I hate it. I hate dealing with guns. It's so annoying.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's scary. Do you always play a cop if you're...
I always get tough guy. I get cop or criminal or I've never...
You've never played someone sensitive?
I remember I got... No, never. A librarian? Can I be a librarian? No, never a librarian. I remember I got downgraded from Orange is the New Black. They called me. It was like, hey, we need you to play security. Yeah. No, we need you to play a criminal. No, we need you to play a visitor in the prison. But I was just like, what? Every 5 minutes. It's no, matter of fact, we don't need you.
Yeah, everything changes nonstop.
Yeah.
I'll work on a prop for a month in prep when I used to work full time. Would just work on a prop for a month, and then it would be the time to shoot it, and they'd be like, all right, never mind, we're not going to do it anymore. But you know what? No, that's my favorite prop is a prop that doesn't ever get used, because I'm like, we're all happy, all right, great.
Remember that movie FX?
No.
I don't remember the actor. They made sequels to it where he was the prop guy and
really?
I gotta look up. I don't even remember the plot.
I don't know it.
It was a prop guy.
Movie?
Yeah, he was a MacGyver of props, and people were after him, and he was using his props to fight the bad guys.
That sounds so weird, and they made multiple.
They made
movies?
2 of them. There was an FX.
I can't imagine that a single person other than you saw it. I feel like prop people were like, yeah, I don't want to see this. This is the dumbest shit ever. Jimmy's like, all right, let me check it out. Okay,
I saw part 2 in the movies.
Oh my god, yeah, no.
And I was that's what I was like. I want to be in movies. I want to do props.
Yeah, no, it's such a fun, cool job.
Yeah.
But it's just, you can't, it's 13 hours a day, minimum. Which means you're usually getting out of bed at 5 a.m. and then working all day, getting home at 9 p.m. You're like, it's fucked up. It's very fucked up. But I've got to do a lot of cool stuff and work with a ton of cool people, which is very nice and fun. And I like it a lot. I like not doing it.
Okay. So what do you think? What do you think about that girl, the lady cop, getting 10-year sentence?
I want to know more about the backstory. Do you know her name? Do you remember her name?
No, I don't. But I was just reading it yesterday, and I was just like, Jesus, I'm so far behind on everything that is not comedy or flights from New York to LA. What do you think, sir?
I mean, I honestly think that sometimes cops get a bad rep, because I feel like if I was a cop, as soon as I was scared, I'm shooting anything. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I couldn't be a cop though. But,
exactly.
As soon as the door pops open, I'm about to shoot you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, but she parked on the wrong floor. She went into. We were talking about this yesterday. Yeah.
Oh, put that bitch away for life.
She got 10 years supposedly, but there's a backstory. Somebody said they found a picture with them on vacation together, and that they really had history, and she had a motive. But like I think they slept together and they had a relationship, and she was stalking him.
If they went
something
on
happened.
Together?
They went years ago. Yeah, so he lives upstairs, and she's probably like, she's lost her shit. She lost her shit. She looks like she has the crazy eye. You know, and maybe she's stressing out, but I can spot the crazy eye, and like when one eye's bigger than the other, and she got that little twitch.
I'm like, all right, we all take a bad picture.
Yeah, could be, but
not everybody's as organic as you, okay?
She's got a little crazy eye in her, and I think there's more to the story. I don't think it's just I thought it was my apartment and I shot a bad guy.
No,
she knew this guy.
Weird.
She's seen him more than once, and she's a cop. So this protocol. Even if you saw somebody in your house, you'd be like, stop, freeze, and something.
Didn't she go into his house?
She thought it was her house though, and that she
How
thought.
hammered was she? Was she very drunk?
She had her uniform on. Doesn't say. I got to read more about it. Where she was coming from.
What do you know about it?
She was off duty.
You have knowing eyes.
No, I mean.
Did you read it?
No, I mean I read it a long time ago, but for me, I feel bad for both parties, to be honest. You know.
Yeah.
You don't because did you see today it came out that her the victim's brother hugged her and stuff like that and forgave her.
How the fuck do you do that? I need to take some lessons from that guy because I hold grudges.
The victim's brother held it?
Yeah. No. But also, if I walked into someone else's house and shot them dead, I'd be like, all right, put me in jail forever.
But but I hate the black and white shit. But black people are forgiving. I don't mean to push you over. But we come from a church background. We're more forgiving,
But you got to think it could have been an accident. It could have been, So you got to.
I don't know, because last night my boyfriend and I were walking home, and we got up to the third floor, and he started walking towards the door, and I said, "Oh, honey, we're one more floor up," and he goes, "Okay, cool." Yeah. And we walked into our apartment on the 4th floor. We didn't shoot anyone.
No.
I mean,
we were talking about this the other day. We were like, what your house is like. Yes. Everybody has their like. If I walk into somebody's house, I was like, this doesn't smell like my house.
This smell, yes.
The smell, the feel, it's not. I don't know. Two different houses. Two different. I don't know.
It's fucking weird.
And I'm not gonna shoot. I'm gonna send it. No, it's not mine.
I like that we have discussed this topic for however many minutes, and none of us are well educated on it.
Nope, at all. I'm completely comfortable with that.
Hey guys, let's jump to conclusions.
That's the best part of comedy. I don't want any responsibility for anything. People say I get into politics. I don't want any responsibility. I want to be able to talk shit and be like, I ain't got it. Fuck that and forget about it tomorrow. And nobody say, hey, you said this. I don't give a shit.
I know. Well, that's what usually you know that feeling when you're drunk and you wake up the next morning and you're like, oh my God, what did I say? I have that feeling every time I walk out of a room, stone cold sober, where I'm just like, what did I know I'm going to walk out that door and be like, oh my God, what did I just say?
But because in my regular life, when I'm dealing with normal people, it's like they don't realize that you do this shit.
Yeah.
For the rest of your day.
Yeah.
And then
then you got to tuck yourself in.
Yeah, and I don't tuck.
I don't tuck well either. I don't tuck well. I was at my sister's house last night, and I was like, all right.
I don't say
she had
anything.
a nice girl over, and I went over, and I was like, what do I got to be at? 70% more in? Surely I can't be 100. She's like, no, you can be yourself. I'm like, no, that's not.
I don't know how to hang out with regular people and I don't talk a lot. My bosses want to meet and shit. I was like, I'll just let you talk.
Yeah.
But you can't relate to this, and I'm just gonna get myself in trouble. Yeah. So I do that. So I go, okay, cool. Anything else?
I should do that.
Yeah. I had to learn that. Before I just went in and I was cracking jokes, and they were like, why do you think everything's a joke? I was like, because in my life it is.
Yes.
It's all
even
the worst shit.
Small stuff.
And it's hard to turn that off.
I know. It's, are we wrapping up?
Yeah, we got to
Wrap.
I want more. I had more to say. This was fun. Thank you for hanging out. Hope you come back. You're going to be here till Monday?
I'm going to be here till Monday.
Come.
I got a
you're more
show.
than welcome. You have a chair here.
Should I
do yours
myself?
and do yours.
Okay. I got a show tonight at Baby Grand in Greenpoint at 8, and then I got a show at the Comedy Bunker. The show's at 8. My set's at like 9:15. It'll be later. And then a show on Sunday at 8 at Grizzly Pear. And I'm Lauren Hrehovcik, HRE, and then just like punch the keyboard and my last name will pop up. Go for it, Clyde.
Nice, Clyde.
Clyde Mack. Follow me on everything.
Got a website? Please say you got a website.
No website.
You have the best name for a website.
What is it? Clyde
Mack.
Clyde Mack.
M-A-C-K.
Yeah, M-A-C-K.
ClydeMack.com. You better stop playing.
My real last name is McAllister, so I have to shorten it.
All right, Kevin. All right.
Kevin. Oh, yeah.
Give it up for them real quick. Leah, clap, Lee. Look at it. It's another episode of People's Mic. You can find it on iHeartRadio, Spotify, JimPeoples.com. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, JPeoples TV. We're here every day, Monday to Friday at Isle of Shungenhead at 2:15 for the podcast, 3 o'clock for the open mic. That's Monday to Friday. On Saturday, we're at Niagara at 4:30. And the open mic starts at 5:30. And we'll be back tomorrow, right?
Hells.
Thank you for hanging out.
Put it in it.